Playing only Resident Evil 5 and 7, I'm definitely a huge fan of the series, and I could not wait to see another installment with my favorite character, Leon, from Resident Evil 5. Hi folks, it's Falco, and today on Huckbucksters we're reviewing Resident Evil 2.
Poor bastard.
In this review, we're going to be going over the presentation, the gameplay, the story, and conclusion. I'll be giving a rating for each of these topics. So, unfortunately, I accidentally picked up the Chinese copy by accident, so you're going to see some Chinese subtitles here and there. I didn't mean to get the Chinese one, but, you know, mistakes were made. So, my first complaint with the game is I don't really like how they make you start off playing with Claire with absolutely no intro cutscenes. I would like to get, you know, a good introduction to her. I mean, I already got one in Resident Evil 7, but just for, you know, new players, I don't think it's a good idea to just drop them in with just a, you know, playing Claire, no instructions even with how to play the game. So for another complaint, I don't know why the game likes to skip around to all the these different parts of the game. It just comes off, you know, kind of confusing when I'm seeing, you know, me playing Claire, then I skip to a cutscene with Leon. I don't know, it's just kind of weird. I do think that it's good to step outside of the box when, you know, making a new game. You definitely don't want to just keep on redoing the same formula, but just skipping all these cutscenes, I don't think was a good idea. That being said, I do think the presentation of the game is actually very nice in the beginning. Sherry looks awesome. I really do like seeing Ashley as a kid, which is really nice because I didn't think we would actually get to see her after, you know, Resident Evil 5. But overall, the presentation is just really, you know, clean. The graphics are much improved. And yeah, I'll give it an A+ on graphics. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap up presentation. It's good I think overall it was a pretty good presentation. As you heard, my downsides were the skipping around and the fact that they didn't give us a good proper introduction. But the overall, the good sides outweigh the negative. I'll give the presentation a 3 out of 5. So, yeah.
ただ逃げ場がないんで早く移動しないと追い詰められますよ。
来たよ。よし。
So, in the beginning, they had a really good start by letting us play with the tank controls from Resident Evil 5, but just later on, there's this segment which they drastically changed the gameplay to this just running around over buildings. I don't understand why they made this choice, but it's okay for the most part. But I mean, so finally we actually get our first tutorial though when we get to the running gameplay. I'm glad they incorporated K-styling from Guns of the Duel, and they gave quite a good tutorial of this by, showing us when to L cancel, how to K free shot reload RS, how to flash step, and it's a really nice touch on their part. I didn't think that anyone besides me would really appreciate the K-styling from Guns of the Duel, but I'm glad they managed to move this over to the Resident Evil series, so it makes this part much more forgivable. Another note that also about the running gameplay is that it's actually really nice to have this because, as I said earlier, it's really annoying when it starts skipping from the different scenes in the game. So it's really nice to have just a running segment just splashed right in here. That being said, I would give the gameplay of the game, it's because they did the running sequence, I would give it a good 9 out of 11. So yeah.
Nobody ever brings me gifts anymore!
神田さん大丈夫ですか？大丈夫です。
はい、刺した。はい、神田さんがナイフを持ってたので、大型のダメージを食らう直前に緊急回。
So on to the story. So the story is like a big cheese. It really sucks, but not if it's flaming hot. The story is pretty much the same as Resident Evil 7's, but with minor changes which end up breaking up everything, unfortunately. So the story starts off by Sherry taking the G-Virus, and we are then chased around, this underground facility, and then after that we manage to go to the roof and we start jumping roof to roof to avoid Sherry. So we don't really get much more character development other than Sherry takes the G-Virus, which we already knew from Resident Evil 6, and it's just Yeah, I don't know. The story's kind of shit, in my opinion. I'd give it the story about like a 3 out of 10. I wouldn't listen to it again.
I never asked for this.
I'm really surprised that it actually managed to drop the ball this time around. It's really sad to say, seeing that in Resident Evil 7, they absolutely hit out the park with near Piers Nevins. Piers Nevins is by far the best character of all Resident Evils. Me being a huge fan, I would know. So to conclude the game, the game is a warm welcome to the Resident Evil series. I was hoping that we would see Delsin in this game because we got the cutscene at the end of Resident Evil 7, seeing that he might have his own game. So I was hoping we got to see Delsin, but however, I did hear that we're gonna get DLC for the game coming up, and that Cloud is gonna be in this game. I saw the leak from Virgiband, so it's pretty much 100% right. Cloud's gonna be in Resident Evil DLC. Overall, I would rate this game. I would give it a solid 5 out of 5. I would recommend playing it on PS Vita though, because PS Vita is the best platform to play this game on. That's all that being said. I hope it gets ported to Switch. I don't think it is though. So, PS Vita is by far the best place to play this game. If you play on PS4, it just does not feel the same. Just having that PS Vita experience is by far the best. Yeah. Thanks for watching my review, and please like, subscribe, comment, and subscribe.